Welcome back to RealVacantLand.com, where we have fun buying and selling properties. We got another one today. This one's 40 acres in Oregon, and it's just wide open country. And I'm going to talk to you about $200 a month financing for this property. People always asking me for owner financing on these properties. I'm sure it's going to be cheaper to go use like a whole bunch of different websites. I mean, they're sending me ads every day in the mail and all kinds of ways, calling me and texting me and stuff, trying to loan me money. But those guys are probably a lot cheaper than doing owner financing on these properties. But if you really want to do owner financing on the property, we've got $200 a month for this one. You can just click online, you're done. Let's take a look at it. So this one's owned by Aaron English. His name and phone number is right up here over my head, and you can get there by going to the website RealVacantLand.com. There's a link in the description of this video. Click that and it'll take you back here. You can click on his phone number and start talking to him. If you're using a phone. If you're using a computer, you gotta like type it in. So he's got this one's 40 acres, and he is asking $200 down, $200 a month, or there's a cash price here somewhere, $24,700. And it looks like lowered the price, but it wasn't updated totally here. I'll get this fixed. So $24,700 for this property, or $200 a month for 200 months. So it's gonna be significantly cheaper to pay the cash price than the monthly payments. But if you can only do the monthly payments, you can only do the monthly payments. So here's the property, and it's just classic square property, and it looks like there might be a little bit of a hill of topography there, not much. There's a house over here, some trees. They built a driveway into their property. You just got to build a driveway into your property here, and there's different roads running around the area. If we zoom out some more, you see some mountains to the north. There's kind of some more roads over here. You can see the Sprague River down here to the south. And every time I'm talking or looking at this area, I've looked up pictures, and you see them kayaking and fishing and canoeing and stuff in that river. It just looks like a really crystal clear water that would be fun to wade in. You know, put waders on, walk out, and just cast around, because you're going to see your feet. You're going to see where the rocks are. You're going to see where the grass is. Hopefully you're going to see the fish take your fly off the top and make a big tail flapping, pile of splash water when they take your fly, and you get to set the hook and just zing and try to get them back. Whether you let them go or you take them home for dinner. I like that kind of fun for sport, and I'd like to take my kids to do that. And this river looks like a good spot to do it in. It's just down the street from the property. And it looks like it keeps going over here, and it goes over to the lake. This is Upper Klamath Lake, I believe. Let's turn the map on. Yeah, Upper Klamath Lake. So I don't know if you could canoe all the way to the lake, but that'd be fun to try. Maybe you got to like portage over some bridges or tunnels or something, but I bet you could get to the lake. And then you know what else is fun in the area, which I've never been to, but I've always wanted to go to, is up here is Crater Lake. My cousins are from the Klamath Falls area, and they always talk about going to Crater Lake and how beautiful it is, and the island in the lake. And it's an old volcano, it blew out. That's why it's round. And it's supposed to be really deep, so super deep, crystal clear, like just alpine-esque lake, if you will, that they would go camping, and I think they'd also go horseback riding up in that area. But yeah, so that's the idea. So I think this line here is the Pacific Crest Trail. I might be wrong, but I believe that's Pacific Crest Trail going by there too. And so that'd be fun. I've hiked parts of that here in Southern California, and I'd like to go hike some other parts of it, like this part around the Crater Lake up there. You'd be in range. Like you could go, get dropped off on one side and picked up on the other for a long weekend or something, and go through a good chunk of it. You don't have to do the whole trail. You could just do it in pieces. There's Medford, Oregon, Ashland. So I have cousins in these areas. And then, this is a 5 corridor here. You could take the 5 up into Oregon, or take it down into California, or take it down eventually down to San Francisco, or past my house, not very far here in Southern California. It's a nice thoroughfare piece of infrastructure that we have in the area. So $24,700 checkout right there. You put on a credit card, debit card, bank account information, click, make it yours, or do the payments. I mean, those payments will take you a while. That's 200 months of payments. So you're better off doing the cash, because his math is $40,200 if you do the payments, because it's $200 a month for 200 months. There's a 40 plus a 200 down, 40,200, right? You'd be better off borrowing money or putting on a credit card or anything else besides those payments. But the payments are there, $200 a month if you want to go for it. The GPS coordinates are right there. You can click on it and go take a tour of the property. There's GPS coordinates over here to go walk around the corners of the property. There's no doc fees. He's pointing out no documentation fees on it. You get it recorded and stuff. He'll cover all that. It's almost 40 acres. 39.46 is what the county's calling it. If you get a surveyor out there, they'll probably call it something else. But roughly around 40 acres. General elevation is just under 5,000 foot. It's basically 5,000 foot elevation out here. Dirt, gravel roads out the area. You figure out the utilities. There's your 40 acres in Oregon. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is Luke Smith of RuralVacantLand.com, bringing you some more cheap, easy land. Hope you're having fun watching these. I'm having fun making them. See you in the next one.